continues live from Times Square with Robin Roberts and George Stephanopoulos.
Another wonderful crowd out here with us. Times Square, crossroads of the world. And you know, this is the perfect song for our big question right now. How far would you go to look and feel young forever? Let's get outside. In for Sam Champion is Amy Freeze from our New York station, WABC. Good morning again, Amy.
I was going to say, forget the leg warmers. Let's bring on the leotard. The crowd is comfortable here in Times Square this morning, but in the Midwest, it's the countdown to the cool down. We'll start with our affiliate, WLS in Chicago. From the Willis Tower, looking at the Hancock and the Trump. Last night, the Cubs national game, you guys canceled, postponed, because of storms that came through. It's all this big, refreshing air mass. River Valley. It is going to be a beautiful day in parts of the East Coast, but not Boston. They'll have some storms there today with temperatures in the upper 80s and low 90s. That's the national forecast. Here's the weather where you are.
I'm sure those two want to be famous. A lot of people want to be famous, but I got to tell you, the guys singing that song, they've gotten a wish, Josh.
They certainly have. This is Big Time Rush, the boy band created to win the hearts of your daughters. Serena, turn away. And that wish is certainly coming true. We're going to go inside the building of a boy band.
Time now for the weather. Amy Freeze from our New York station, WABC, is in for the vacationing
Good morning,
Sam
everybody.
Champion.
Oh, the crowd is wild out here. I've got to introduce you, though, really quickly to the lady in red. This is Joy, all the way from Orlando, her first trip to New York City. Really, really fun. She's going to see some shows later today. It's going to be raining here in the Northeast. This weather brought to you by All Laundry Detergent. Josh, over to you.
Thank you, Amy. And time now to get to a remarkable story of survival of one Oregon hiker lost for days after stumbling off a trail. Everybody worried, and for good reason. She had broken her leg, suffering other injuries, survived for days eating nothing but berries and relying on nothing but her own endurance and ingenuity. With the story, here's ABC's David Wright. Well, those young kids you just saw can identify with this next story. What is it like, after all, to be rich and famous before you can even drive? Tomorrow night's primetime Nightline special, Celebrity Secrets, Underage and Famous, goes inside the life of some child stars, from the spotlight, Juju Chang, and all the good times to the darker times. And there are some darker times, as you found in the making of a pop phenomenon.
Absolutely. But right now, I interviewed Big Time Rush, who's just now in the first blush of fame. And they are old enough to drive, but their fans are still in tricycles. In fact, if you've never heard of them, just ask Josh's daughter or one of my kids,
please don't.
Right, who are all 10 and under. Josh talked about how they were watching Big Time Rush. These guys have been in the fame game since they were kids, but now, with a mega hit TV show behind them, they have reached rock star status.
Who here watches Big Time Rush on Nickelodeon?
We have, I think, maybe one girl that keeps us all together, which is our moms. They definitely, you know, bring
Are they
us
breathing
back
down
to
your necks? Really?
Yeah, exactly.
Hanging out with these guys, Josh, you can feel it on them. They're just entering that first blush of fame, and they're giddy with excitement. But doesn't it seem like every kid these days wants to be famous?
Yeah, and wants to take that short track. And it's interesting, very good at branding. As you say, a TV show becomes a live concert tour, maybe a movie.
And their social networking is through the roof. But, you know, we really explore in this hour tomorrow night how playing with fame is like playing with fire. We look at the upside with BTR. We look at the downside with Corey Feldman, the former child actor, who talks about some really shocking secrets, not just about his experience, but about other kids in Hollywood. You really ought to tune in.
Yeah, plenty of cautionary tales. Of course, again, as you mentioned, Serena just wants her big time.
There you go.
Rush. Again, it is a primetime Nightline special. Celebrity Secrets, Underage and Famous, tomorrow, 10 Eastern, 9 Central. Coming up next.
Yes, it is time for the latest installment in our Sneaky Teachers series. We want to show you how you can keep your kids busy and learning during the summer, especially on really hot days or really rainy days when they're stuck inside. Take a look. And next to me, a few teachers. Wanda, right? Westgate
Yes.
Elementary. Number one thing your kids can do, not even sneaky in the summer.
Read.
Read. For other creative ways to sneak a little education into your child's summer. All you need to do is go to abcnews.com/GMA. I don't even need to sneak that in. We'll be right back.
Times Square? Oh, wow. Big time.
Yeah.
Have a great day, everybody. Thanks for watching.